You better text your cuz.
Poor guy.
You ever just text your cuz?
Computer. I don't know what I text him.
Oh, we're live, so
Right now?
yeah,
Right now.
right now.
Impossible.
Look at this. You got a little pocket.
That's where I keep my crayons. I had to text him.
Oh, James.
All right.
Look.
Now we are
Wait, do you want me
live.
to do it again?
Um
Here, I'll do it. In 3, 2, 1. Let's see.
honk.
What are we doing? Hey, bud.
Hey.
Hey, bud.
Hey.
You got a Red Bull there, bud?
Yeah, it's 12 ouncer.
Ooh, a 12 ouncer. Is
Yep.
that a big boy Red Bull? I don't know how big Red Bulls are usually.
Red Bull does a great job with their sizing.
Yeah.
You can get a 7.5.
They're cute.
Yep.
I like how they're like I'm a cute little camp.
They should do
I'm a little baby camp.
They have a 4 ouncer.
You could make like one of them rushing nesting dolls.
Yeah, that's the Costco pack.
one of them nesting dolls that rushes.
Sometimes I get the 2-liter
Ooh.
if it's gonna be a long morning.
How do you know if it's gonna be a long morning?
Some mornings have just the shorter time period.
Oh,
like if
so
it's,
sometimes it's like the morning is like a minute.
if it's like fall back.
Yeah. Wait, that doesn't.
Wait a minute. On farm time.
Yeah, but it's still the same time.
Yeah, I don't really know how all that works.
How do those lamps work? You got like lamps in your farm, right?
Yeah,
it's like an inside farm.
Yeah, it's always the same months.
You got to change those.
Time.
You got to change those lamps ever.
I was changing a lamp on. I was changing a lamp on Friday.
You ever just change a lamp?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to talk about the lamps in my bedroom because I got a salt lamp.
Ooh.
Yeah. Talk about a real lamp.
How salty is it?
I mean, if you lick, you'd be licking this thing for a long time.
Have you?
No.
Tasted it?
I haven't.
I like a salt lamp because it's the only lamp that you can taste.
Mm-hmm.
Why? How do those work? Are they, what is it, ions?
Probably.
What is an ion?
It's usually an ion. It's usually
an ion.
I want an Olive Garden pepper grinder lamp.
How come there's not pepper lamps?
Exactly.
Spicy.
Mm-hmm.
A spicy lamp.
It's got to be a big lamp. Controlling the market.
Gotta be a big lamp.
Gotta be. Either that would be just a big lamp. Yeah.
Just a big. It's a big.
Mm-hmm.
How big is the lamp? It's big.
Not small. Not tiny. Did we get any fan mail?
Ooh, I do have a little bit of. I have some fan mail.
What about in the emails?
We can read. Nah, we didn't get any emails from fans this week.
Boy.
Looks like our fans maybe just don't care about us much anymore.
I want to put up flyers in the neighborhood with that email address on it.
Yeah, that's the move.
People.
Let's look at some fan mail though, shall we? Let's get in here. Let's see. This says it's from One Main Financial.
Okay.
A little bit of fan mail. One Main Financial. Get cash fast as soon as 1 hour after loan closing.
Wow, these fans are just throwing money at us.
They're truly throwing money at us.
That's nice.
You've been pre-qualified for a loan from $1,500 to $10,000.
Who needs a Patreon when you have these kinds of numbers rolling on in?
Needs it.
Mm-hmm.
Merch. Who gives a shit?
Not
we
me.
got One Main Financial.
Yep.
7-day okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good news.
Oh, that's
Get started today.
Bad
It's
news.
easy to apply. To be eligible for this pre-qualified offer, you must apply at omf.com/offer. Call us or visit a branch.
That's friendly.
So to be eligible, you have to apply. To be eligible to apply, you just have to apply.
But it's kind of like a warm invitation.
Yeah, it is a warm invitation. Go online. Give us a call.
Yeah.
Ooh, give us a call. I'm not going to call that number right now.
It's probably
then
long.
They'll never stop calling me.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got another one here.
You just don't want fans to have your personal info.
Oof.
It's good they have a
Yay. What is it? Star 6-7? Star 6?
Star 69.
Star 6-9. Nice. I wonder if they knew when they made it Star 6-9 that it was gonna be like the sex number.
Whoa, there you go.
Do you think they knew?
Probably, yeah.
Here we go. Alaska mileage plan. Exciting opportunity. Alaska's famous companion fare offer. Free checked bag and triple miles on eligible Alaska Airlines purchases.
Now this is confusing.
4,000 bonus mile offer.
Is there a like job waiting for you if you agree to? They just send you 4,000 miles away and just expect you to start a new life. I'm kind of. That's a little open-ended.
This is like 30 things.
Well, that's good. Paper, they're covering their bases, you know. It's all there.
Little envelope.
Seems like a small envelope for all those papers.
Yeah, how am I gonna fit all these in there?
That's the biggest problem with this. They didn't think that part through.
Where do I think I'm gonna?
Huh.
How am I gonna?
That's good. Yeah.
Do you think this is good ASMR?
Tape that. You're gonna need to tape that.
Oh yeah. Where did I put my?
Well, you know what? Just lick it. Just lick it.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
And that's good.
Put that in the mail pile.
And sent.
And
consider it sent.
Consider it sent.
Mm-hmm. Me one time.
It's a good theme song.
It's a great theme song.
I think it's called. I don't remember what it's called.
I wish they kept my vocals in.
Oh yeah. Well, look.
Yeah.
Look. What are they gonna do?
Can't have it all.
Hey everybody! Welcome to World's Hottest Goss. I'm Clancy Kramer.
I'm
James Fartenfeld.
No.
Anybody done that?
So my aunt would do that to me as a kid.
Little Jimmy Hart
and
Fartenfeld.
I would lose it. I lose it. If you do that,
Fartenfeld.
If you do that, I will find you, and I'll tell you to stop.
You have a particular set of skills. My particular set of skills is, hey, no, don't.
I think she was doing it in front of my friends, and then I was like, wow, if they picked this up, I have to like control this.
Yeah,
you know, I have to like.
You do have to be careful
if it gets on the streets.
When a kid is involved, like 13-year-old, oof.
Yeah,
never gonna stop.
Mm-hmm.
Fartenfeld forever.
Wow.
Always. Nip that in the bud.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yep.
Nip it right in the bud.
I think I made the kids sign NDAs.
I reached out.
Like
got my lawyer to write up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I swear to God, if any of you say Fartenfeld ever again,
yep.
Litigation.
I will drown your family in
paperwork. Am highly litigious.
I type hundreds of words per minute.
What is a good words per minute to type?
I think like 30.
I type like 3 or 7. Is that funny? Because that's big or small?
I think you want to be like around like 180.
What?
Yeah.
That seems like so many.
I think that's like some good typing.
Are all the words A and
that's
I?
Some good typing. I don't know. I think they're like multiple syllable words.
I don't think. No.
Pop off in the chat.
Hey, what's a good words per minute?
What's a solid WPM?
WPM.
WPM.
Do you wanna?
Cape the aisle with an emoji.
I'm gonna share. Do you wanna?
Reba.
A secret theme. Special super secret theme.
I'm gonna close my eyes and ears.
Oh yeah, close your eyes and your ears.
Okay, just the eyes are closed, and now my ears are closed too.
I don't know. Your eyes look pretty unclosed to me.
My eyes are
squeeze. Squeeze them. Yeah, that's the stuff.
This is the most my eyes have ever been closed.
The zoo. The secret theme is the zoo.
I shouldn't have closed my ears. That was the problem.
It's zoo. The zoo.
Zoo.
The zoo.
The zoo.
The zoo.
Like Kevin James?
Well, no, he was a zookeeper.
Oh, he wasn't the zoo itself.
No, I'm talking about the zoo.
Okay.
I'm talking about with all the animals.
No, that's fun.
Tigers.
Mm-hmm. Alcatraz.
Yeah, I go. Sometimes I go to the zoo to see Alcatraz.
Is that?
Yeah.
Is that a stretch?
Yeah, I to hang out at the zoo just for Alcatraz. Do you think an aquarium is a zoo?
Yeah, that's the water zoo. Right?
The zoo of the sea.
Yeah.
Like tuna is chicken of the sea.
Imagine just cages but underwater and you had to like dive into it.
But how does the water stay in the cage?
That's why the aquarium is nice. So you don't have to do that.
Oh, so you don't have to dive into the...
It brings the water cages to you.
What are you talking about?
You asked me if an aquarium was a zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like Marine World?
Ooh, that's not an aquarium.
Well, it's like a big one.
That's a theme park.
Well, it's like a what do they call
those? Marine World is like they got rides and stuff.
So like Newport, they call it Newport Aquarium.
Yeah.
It's like big.
Aquarium doesn't have rides.
Oh.
It's for educational purposes only.
Gotcha.
Maybe there's like a train that goes. You ever ride the zoo train?
No.
It's like a cute little train that goes around the zoo.
I haven't done that.
Ugh.
That sounds great.
Fun.
It is like a little monkey the conductor.
Oh man, I wish. That's what I want to be. When I grow up, I want to be a monkey that drives a train.
Yeah, that's a good path. I'd support that.
All right.
Oh, Dumbo. No circus train. Dang it.
Oh, Dumbo.
I was like, oh, of course. That's a reference I have.
No, I like that as.
Dang it. Yeah.
Oh boy, look at us.
Hey,
look at us. We're here.
We've been here before. We've been here a couple times.
We're here. And just get used to it.
Yeah, sure.
Do you think we should go ahead and bring on?
I would love that, and I think everyone else would too.
I'm gonna bring on our first guest.
Oh.
You're gonna freak out.
Ooh.
Everybody's gonna freak out for our first guest.
I'm gonna blow a gasket.
Oh, that's
that's for no one.
Except Jimmy Callaway. It's Jimmy Callaway.
Hi. Hello everyone. Sorry for freaking you out. That's something I've been working on with my therapist.
They're all freaking out. They're like, "Oh, what? Jimmy Callaway? I can't believe it.
I've never heard of. What is going on?
I can't believe they got Jimmy Callaway." That's what they're thinking.
Who books this?
It's a big deal.
Right
he
after
was the guest.
My career really slows down immediately after the Oscars presentations.
Yeah.
So, because I had to clean up. Yeah.
Speaking to the choir.
I mean, I was up all night doing cleanup, so.
I like speaking to the choir instead of preaching to the choir.
Yep.
I'm not like trying to tell anyone. I'm just
I just want to have a conversation with the choir. How have you been, the choir? What have you been doing?
The fat with the old choir.
Has anyone preached to you about things you already know about lately?
Jimmy Callaway, how are you?
Kramer? Fine. How are you?
Oh man, I'm doing great. I'm wearing my cute jumpsuit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you look like you're in Mike and the Mechanics. That's a good look.
Hell yeah.
Did the sleeves come pre-rolled, or did you have to roll all the
I
sleeves?
rolled them up.
Okay.
I thought about buying a pack of cigarettes to put in it, but then I was like, what am I gonna do then?
Well,
then I just have a pack of cigarettes.
Ask
And you
someone
look
for a box.
cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh, I do have a deck of cards. Does that work?
Mhm.
Wait, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Hey guys, vamp.
Clancy is don't narrate.
No, vamp. What are you?
Vamp, what do I have to? I don't have a feather boa. I wasn't told to. I didn't.
Here we go.
The producers didn't tell me that it was going to be that.
Nope. Turns out my arms are too muscular.
Oh, gotcha.
I have two giant buff arms.
You're stuffing.
Yeah, relatable. I can relate.
Sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can't tell because I'm wearing a lot of clothes, but huge pythons over here.
Ooh, how many inches?
I'm gonna say somewhere in the neighborhood of like 93 inches, something like that. I'm not.
Well, I think Arnold famously had 26-inch pythons.
Wow.
That was his claim to fame. He had big old bicep.
That's too big.
It is too big.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Too
where do
big
you
for
buy
what,
shirts?
You're not.
Oh, you best to buy them custom made with the elastic sleeves, like a jumper for a baby.
That's a lot. That's a lot of shirt.
Mm-hmm.
It's a baby
That's a
clothes.
lot of shirt.
Yeah.
Honestly, at that point, it's kind of like, how dare you have arms that big?
There are naked children in Africa.
Exactly. There's naked children in Africa that could wear your entire sleeve, just your sleeve.
Right. Just like a tube, like a sausage casing.
I wonder how much fabric it would take to dress an anaconda, though. Because now I'm thinking a big enough snake is going to take up
I feel like
a lot of clothes.
Anaconda is a big snake.
That's a big snake.
How thick is an anaconda, you think? 26 inches?
20. That's a python.
Oh, right. Well, I've never actually... Have you seen a python that big? I thought pythons were like the fun ones that hung out on your arm.
Overreactors going with...
Are you thinking of Monty Python?
43 yards.
43 yards is how long
Mm-hmm.
an anaconda is.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Overreactor, for the important information.
But does it want none, is the question.
Oh. I think...
is there any condition under which your anaconda might want none?
These
are the questions.
I mean, I think there's a lot of conditions in which my anaconda wants something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have many conditions for me, too, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Most conditions, in fact.
In, like, food, and, like, sometimes it likes to, like, hug people.
Mm-hmm.
That's most of it. I think pretty much, I think that's pretty much
that covers it. Food and
the anaconda to-do list. Eat something, hug something, go back to bed.
I think they hug the thing and then they eat it. I think it goes in that order. I'm not a zoologist. But I thought there was going to be, I thought it was like the secret word and streamers are going to come down when I mentioned the letter of the zoo.
Oh, wait. Oh, damn.
No, it'll happen.
I missed it. Well, you said zoologist. You didn't say the zoo. You have to say the zoo.
All right. I didn't realize that I couldn't embed it in another word like Scrabble.
Nah, zoologist is like a whole nother thing. That's like a person who does a zoo.
Right, you're right. That's on me for not remembering that a zoologist.
But also, I could do it anyway. The zoo.
If you're a zoologist, do you just study the zoo?
Yes. You decide which monkey is going to drive the train. You decide which cages get water.
And,
I'm a zoologist. That just means I spent 4 years hanging out at a zoo one time.
Yeah, just doing a field study in the old popcorn machine.
I looked at a wildebeest. I ate a corn dog.
Crushed my gift shop assignment.
You know where all the best parking spaces are.
Oh man, zoo parking.
Very important. Very important.
Yeah.
People don't consider a day. Yeah. When you ever have to take the choir to the zoo, you have to be able to park close enough to unload them all.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I'm not a professional zoologist. This is just what I've read as a layman.
How come there's not more choir shows at the zoo?
There are.
You have to go to the very religious zoos for that.
Oh,
During Christmas,
I wonder
mass caroling.
if there's like a big time Christian zoo.
Well,
Yeah,
Scientology.
it's called Noah's Ark.
Oh. Okay.
Nautical
Here's a
theme.
question. Why isn't there a zoo called Noah's Ark that markets itself just to like big time Christian people?
Separation, zoo, and state.
I don't know. I think we're leaving a lot of money on the table, but not.
They are.
Yeah.
Dude. Christian people are probably every single day they wake up and they're like, I sure wish I could go to the zoo, but the zoo does science. We do Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go to a zoo. I can bring my family to a zoo where the animals have pants on, where they're not doing dirty, filthy things out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where they're closed on Sunday, that sort of a thing.
Oh man,
Mhm.
George Orwell would love that zoo. R.I.P. George Orwell.
Rest in peace, George Orwell.
R.I.P. to a real one.
One of the real ones, yeah.
Oh shit. Apparently that's a real thing that exists.
Oh boy,
The Noah's Ark Zoo.
it's
well,
real.
look.
Oh, I thought I was
fine.
making it
You
up.
know what?
That's
My
great.
imagination is so powerful. My kindergarten teacher told me that.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
I think we willed it into existence just now.
I'd like to go.
I'm not
To
willing
will
to
some of
believe
the
that it
profits
existed.
into existence as well. That would be great.
I
very
could be a prophet. Why not?
Good point.
What's
What's stopping you?
ask not what you're nope, that's not
Nostradamus. That's what we were.
Yeah, you have to predict some things, and then
okay. I predict I'm about to take a drink of water.
All right, start small. I like that.
the prophecy has come true. It has been foretold.
My hometown zoo had a big prairie dog exhibit, not much else.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's cool. I love.
I'm pretty
prairie
sure
dogs.
that your parents took you to an old barn and told you it was the zoo.
My hometown was an old barn. That's pretty. There was a big pile of
My
dirt,
theory is
with a
hashing out.
cage around it. Prairie dogs.
I grew up in an old barn next to a pile of dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
It's called like the Eureka Sequoia Park Zoo, maybe something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The nearest zoo to where I grew up was the Fresno Chaffee Zoo.
Chaffee?
Yeah.
It sounds like
I don't. The
we're going to Chaffee's.
it's I don't know what it's got to be someone's name, right?
Well, yeah.
Fresno Chaffee was the guy's name of the zoo.
Yeah. Dr. Fresno Chaffee founded this zoo.
You guys got prairie dogs?
I'll bet. All I remember is I think there was a kookaburra.
What kind
Well,
of
you gotta have
prairie
a kookaburra. It's not a zoo, is it?
If
Or
that
does
is
it?
true.
I grew up in San Diego, California, so I trump.
Oh hell yeah. You got the mother of all zoos.
I have the world famous San Diego Zoo and the world famous Wild Animal Park, which I think is called something else now. And also, SeaWorld is an aquarium, even if it has rides. It also has
Okay.
beers. So
I was
everyone's
so
happy.
angry. I went to Wild Animal Park one time and I was just like, this is just more zoo.
Yeah, they're really pushing it on you as a Wild Animal Park.
It's
And
just
I
a
was like,
second zoo.
oh, you mean the North Zoo? The zoo in Escondido that's not in Balboa Park? Gotcha.
What I was picturing was like a drive-through situation where you would like be it was like like a closed safari.
That's good.
I
A zoo
think
you
that's
just
what
don't wanna
most
get out of
people
the park.
That's what I had in my head going
that.
into it.
Mhm.
Apparently, there was something like that near where I grew up, and they ended up closing it and they just released all the animals.
Cool, fun.
Smart, yeah.
And so in my area, there were hybrid coyote hyenas, and they were
Oh,
horrifying to look at.
That's the most Fresno shit I've ever heard.
yeah, that is some
horrifying to
Central
look
Valley
at.
shit.
Oh man.
It was
What,
really
did they have
gross.
did they have a cool name at least?
Well, I don't think they were not like well known. There was like several of them that lived near the property that I lived on.
Oh wow.
It wasn't like something that people had studied. It was something that my grandparents looked out their window when they were like, "Those are some gross looking hyenas."
The zoologist should have thought that move through a little bit.
Yeah. Or
Yeah, you gotta call a zoologist in to have them
the parkologist. It wasn't a
Yeah.
zoo.
Oh,
It was a
was
wild
it?
animal park.
Gotcha. Okay. Wild.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess it makes sense that they stopped having places that you could just drive a regular car next to an elephant.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I want it.
Yeah, that's special.
Who would
You want to hold on
want
to
that?
that?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I always, when I was a kid, I always would think of those, and then I would think how, how, like when you live someplace like in Southern California, and everybody's like, "Oh, the beach" and everything, and you're all just kind of like, whatever. Like I always thought of like African commuters on the freeway, and there's just lions around. They're like, I don't see what the big deal is.
Yeah,
they're just driving to work. Because in my head, that's how Africa was. It was just like America, except all the buildings are made of mud and stuff like that. I was a little racist boy. And so in my mind,
we're made of ivory and stuff.
Or like the cars were made out of not bamboo, but like, palm fronds and stuff. Like Gilligan's Island. That's what to me Africa was like, Gilligan's Island.
Totally.
Like I've seen like Aboriginal huts, and I do like the idea of that, but like 30 stories.
Yeah, the skyscraper.
Yeah, those are just the material, and it would be at this scale, just like America. Like that's that's simple math. I
totally understand. Well, I grew up where I grew up is just outside of Yosemite, and my family worked inside of the park. And so I saw Yosemite more times before I was 5.
Wow.
Than probably
anyone.
Most people will probably see in their life.
Yeah.
And it ruined my life.
Yeah.
Because I would like meet people who were like in town. It's like, oh, it's amazing. This is amazing. And it's like, it's just a big rock, man. It's just a rock, but big. I don't get it.
You got to get out more. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's rough. Growing up near a park. There's some mean, and you got hybrid hyenas running around on top of that.
Yeah.
Maybe our next guest is sick of nature.
What a flawless segue, James.
You did it.
I got it.
You nailed it.
Yeah, I got it.
Oof.
Also, you have James. Has anyone ever told you that you have a lady in waiting laugh?
What is it?
You sound like a lady in waiting. Like you titter. You go hee.
Oh yeah, and I was voted best laugh in high school because
I laugh
weird.
Like a little anime girl.
Yeah. I don't know. Now if I'm thinking about it, it's not going to happen again.
Well,
I didn't mean to kill it, but that is what I'm good at. I thought that's why you guys booked me.
Someone brings it up every couple of shows. I feel like every 10 shows.
Okay, good.
Like,
I'm glad I could be the hack.
Weird. It's real.
Well,
no one's called it Lady in Waiting. That's
fun.
Thank you. I split some, but I thought that would be original.
Yeah.
I don't. What is that thing? I just read a thing in a self-help book that said it's only hack if you're doing it to pander. And I mean,
your point being,
if anything, that's
that's
the
war on.
Yeah, I just read it yesterday. I read the whole thing yesterday.
Yeah, I just finished it. Yeah.
I saw it on your Instagram. I was like, okay, I'll buy that.
Yeah.
And read the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Nick Puente.
Whoa. Hey. What's up?
Again, flawless.
All right.
Puente.
Yeah, that's me.
Nick.
What? Yeah, that's right. The official 1-year return. Because as far as I was on the second or third episode ever of this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was the second episode ever. You were on.
Yeah, and
I showed you my hands.
You did. He showed me his hands, and they were smaller than they are now, oddly enough. He's a growing boy.
That's what I've been up to this past year. I've just been growing these hands.
You've been growing some nice
I wondered
hands.
what you'd be. I feel that you grew, your hands grew, you got a blue onesie jumpsuit, and your mullet game jumped up like 1,000%, as
Hell
far
yeah.
as I can tell.
I'm a big time mullet nerd these days.
Putting in those hours.
I'm one of these mullet queers. You seen the
You
seen the mullet
these?
queers out of
It's
the
cool
streets?
though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm one of them,
yeah,
baby.
it's cool though.
There was an article
like
in
a
the
whole-
Sunday paper.
It's a whole subsection of the queer community these days.
Mullet queer.
Mullet
yeah.
queens?
Yeah,
Mullets.
you need
Is
a
that-
cool motorcycle.
Ugh.
I'm just saying. I'm here
No.
for it.
No, I would die.
I am here for it.
And I love that your guys' new motto is "We're here." Get used to it. We're
just
look.
we're here
I
to get
I
used
know
to
you don't want us to exist, but we do, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. And they're like, "Oh, you
Nobody
mean
asked for us to be here,
that's right?"
but we are.
I mean, James could still be at his barn dirt pile cage
So
to
true.
this day, charging 2 bits of viewing of the world's largest prairie dog.
Small
whatever.
fortune.
That's right. For some
Get
reason, that fits, James. Like when you said that you grew, like, or when Clancy joked that you grew up next to a barn and a big pile of dirt. There was a
Mhm.
part of me that was like, that makes sense. I can see
Yeah,
that.
no, there were multiple barns
Ooh. Oh,
Nice.
Mr. Fancy.
just standing
No.
on a gravel road with no shoes and basketball shorts,
multiple barns.
just on a hot day. That's
a cul-de-sac of barns. James lived in. That's
There
fucking
were
nice.
two. We're looking at 2 barns in a tractor shed.
Also, I have a bone to pick with James about saying that an aquarium is the same as a zoo in the sea.
Well, you're
'Cause that's-
Wait.
talking to Jay Callaway here at
Wait.
the same time.
Wait, are
'cause,
you-
he backed up.
Oh, I'm backing it up. Yeah.
Are you trying to talk about a zoo?
Let's go.
The zoo,
Oh, the underwater zoo. Yes.
because it's an aquarium's only the same as a zoo is if you put all the animals in the zoo in one cage. That's not
Is that what
how...
you think an aquarium is? Do you think the aquarium they just throw the sharks in with the dolphins and let them sort it out?
They've got different spaces for different types. There are some places that are like a lot. Wait, are you talking about like a home aquarium? Because in
Yeah.
that case, yes.
That's the
There's-
not a big state funded aquarium. Like when I think of aquariums, I'm thinking of just the ones the one you got at home. I mean, a giant state funded aquarium, that's a whole different story. Yeah, that's
Well, I guess then in that case,
I don't think we were
if
talking
you
about
have-
a different thing then.
If you
'Cause we-
have like several dogs, then like your home is like a big aquarium, dry aquarium.
a big dry aquarium. All right, that's
If
what
you
I'm
have,
gonna
like,
call
3 dogs and a rabbit
Mm-hmm.
and maybe a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Can you own a marmoset?
So
Kookaburra.
So there's a bunch of people in Portland that just own dry aquariums
Yeah.
filled with whatever chickens and
Oof.
ferrets.
I just
What
have
else did I
ferret.
see?
I just have grow lights everywhere in my house. with
Grow
beacons and
lights.
fires and big lizards.
Oh man.
So hot and dry.
I think that's just an aquarium though, isn't it?
Well,
Oh wait, no.
A dry
terrarium?
aquarium.
Terrarium.
that's a terrarium. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But isn't it the same thing? It's just you didn't put water in it. A terrarium. I bet somebody was like, "Are you trying to make an aquarium?" And they were like, no,
This is below sea level.
it's a terrarium."
yeah.
Well, some of the
Mhm.
terrariums in the terrarium district over there, off of can we cuss on this show anymore? Is that okay? Or is Hulu gonna cancel
No,
your
no cussing.
sponsorship?
You
Okay.
get one big cuss every show.
Because
My mom is watching those, so if you guys could just.
I did notice that
This
you
is
guys.
PG-13. We get 3 F words.
I did know you
And I
guys.
use
You have commercials. You have
Mhm.
Hulu commercials in your. So are you getting part of that? Are you getting some of
Oh
that?
hell yeah! We're making like a penny per person who watches.
All right. Because I've seen 3
3
Tampax
cents?
commercials, 3 Tampax commercials so far, and I think one for like a Ford Escort or some shit. There was like one random. There was a car one.
We do a lot for Ford Escort.
Yeah,
Actually.
We're big in the Ford Escort and the menstruation game.
That was the #1 silliest car voted by myself and Sam Whiteley.
Oh yeah.
Was the Ford Escort?
I used to drive a Ford Escort. I stand by it. It's a good car.
I brought
controversial.
I later, after we had made that decision, I brought to Sam's attention the Nissan Cube.
Okay.
Thanks.
Seen
That's
those cars?
way sillier. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's super
fucking wild. The back windows are all different for some reason.
Fun.
It has like 7 different windows in the back.
Wait, it's not just that stupid wraparound.
There's like one wraparound thing and then like 3 randomly shaped dots. It's wild.
Oh, that they let the buyer pick. Like, you get to pick where your dot windows are going to be, and that sells me on it. All right.
I want triangles.
Or you can play cube roulette.
Oh, okay.
Just you get
Yeah, you
what
can just say,
get.
surprise me. You can have your cube concierge just run it past some of the guys down in design.
Oh yeah, I should apologize, you guys, if I'm off or slow. I got my 2nd vaccine shot earlier.
Oh,
Oh.
So
Yep.
Look, I can't
There's
see
a
anything.
Band-Aid.
there it is. That's what that means. It means
I got my first banger last Friday.
What did you get the Friar or the modern guy?
I got Friars Club.
Hell
I got
yeah.
the Friars Club shot.
Fucking
And I
saint.
hope that the interdimensional lizard lords that are gonna rearrange my DNA with this really give me like some kind of superpower with it.
Oh, man.
I mean,
like reverse sight.
Yeah, I want free Buffalo Wild Wings.
dude,
What is reverse sight?
I like James.
None of us would have to wear glasses
Buffalo.
anymore.
I like James'
Yeah, you can
Buffalo
see
Wild Wings
backwards.
power. And it's not even. You didn't even say that you wanted the power of it. You just said you wanted like a lifetime coupon.
No, that's his superpower.
That's my power.
He was born on Wild Wings planet. He was born with the power to get free Buffalo Wild Wings.
The guy walks in.
Superpower. The superpower I want to have is what a girl wants.
Ooh.
Like she's all that.
Yeah.
That you can sing it flawlessly? Is that the?
No,
Oh,
I just want to have
You
what
could
a
be
girl
Helen
wants.
Hunt in the late 90s.
that guy. The classic you and Mel Gibson.
I would watch that movie.
If you could have any superpower, go.
Invisibility.
Oh, I want Wolverine's powers always. I want the whole
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Wolverine power package.
Wow.
That
Has it
is a
always
lot.
been that way, Nick?
And James already has his Buffalo Wild Wings powers. So
Obviously.
he doesn't
Yeah.
need anything else. Like, what else could you want?
Like they don't just appear. I have to actually physically go there.
You have to go and say,
And
hey,
tell them,
again,
hey, I'm James, the guy with the Wild Wings powers. So
They'll know who he is. He just has to walk in, and they'll be like, "Guys, James is here. Hey, did you guys make James's wings already? Because he's here." It'll just be a minute, James.
It's just gonna. Sorry. We didn't realize you were coming in today.
Usually, when Robert is head cook for the swing shift, he remembers to cook them for you, but he's off today.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're actually slammed. It's gonna be a 45-minute wait. Is that chill? Actually, yeah, that's fine.
It still works for your power. Yeah. It's still in
My
your
power
power
is to
set.
get them immediately. Just
Right.
Which,
That would be more convenient, though. I would have held out for that power.
yeah, to have to go have them make them for you is kind of a setback on it. What if they're closed? Can you go? Are you allowed to get your?
Oh, that's a good point.
Off hour? Does your power work off hours?
Yeah, are your
During-
powers only apply during business hours? During
They'll be
business
free,
hours.
but they have to be open.
yeah.
I mean,
So there's probably a 24-hour Buffalo Wild Wings somewhere in America, I would imagine.
Oh man. Buffalo?
So
It could be in
normal
Buffalo.
normal
make
operating hours. Normal operating hours are James's kryptonite. Everyone's got one. It's
Well,
fine.
Yeah,
He's-
he's got to have a
is-
weakness built in.
Yeah.
So if
You
it's
adapt.
10:30, he can't use his power.
Is Buffalo Wild Wings an international chain? Is the question.
Gotta be.
Because if
Ooh.
that's the case, you could just keep going around.
International man of mystery.
Well, if you keep going around the world, there's always going to be one open.
Right.
If you make sure you're
Oh,
in,
okay.
you're in daytime somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
it's always
So
daytime
all you
somewhere.
do is you get a balloon, and that way, and then you just stay ahead of the sun,
Yeah,
right? And sail around the world. That's a book.
Forever.
you have
That was
to. You have to hire like someone to fly the balloon so you can sleep sometimes.
Gotcha.
What is your balloon guy's name?
Is his name Clancy?
No, I'm not James's balloon guy. What do I look like? I got reverse side over here. I don't
You
know.
do kind of actually look like a balloon guy in that jumpsuit.
I
Like you could, if I saw you in the
Like
midst
you said.
of a hot air
I
balloon,
can't
I'd be
Yeah.
like, yeah,
You look like you own a balloon company of some kind.
There's a balloon ready to rip outside right now in your parking lot.
like if you turn around and the back of your jumpsuit said Kramer ballooning, I would not even blink.
Oh man, I wish that I knew how sleight of hand worked. Is that a sleight of hand thing? Can you like write things
To
on
make-
your back?
Yeah. That I just said 2 seconds ago that I just made up for the first time ever.
Yeah,
I also
That's
want
like-
to hear a magician actually say that.
David Copperfield
Little-
could do
I
it.
wish I knew how sleight of hand works.
That's true. I bet you David Copperfield could. You're right.
I would
wonder
love to see
how
that, dude.
long-
Why didn't you
if
guys
you-
get him for this episode? That's what I don't understand.
If you came up with a trick off the top of your head, like a finished product of a trick, and
Mhm.
you said it to like David Copperfield or like one of the other ones, Jesse Eisenberg, and Now You See Me. You know,
One of the
like
other ones.
one of the people who are really good at magic. I wonder how long it would take them to formulate how to actually do it.
I was just
I mean,
They're
if it's
experts,
magic,
like you
it
say.
would just
Yeah.
it would just be like that. He would just make it happen.
Right. That's what I'm sure happens if you send a trick to David Copperfield. He goes, "What? How did you? What?
What?
How did you do that?" That would be really funny though if you did a card trick, like a lame card trick to David Copperfield, and he lost his mind.
What on earth?
What's my card? How did you
Well, I
get
mean,
out of here?
if you were truly following
That's
the
my new
code, that's
character.
how you would react.
Can that be my character? Can I come back as surprise David Copperfield?
Oh yeah, here I'll take you off and bring you back on. Our next guest is you may know him. He's very famous. He's a magician.
Whoa. Okay.
Please welcome surprise David Copperfield.
Hey, what? How did you do that? I'm on the screen where I wasn't before. That's so great. Look at that's me.
Magic.
Look, I'm moving my head. Wow.
It's magic.
Hey. Thanks for having me on your show, you guys. I'm having a really good time. I'm having a very good time.
Okay, now make this motorcycle disappear. Quick,
Oh,
make the
all right.
Statue of Liberty go away.
Okay, are you watching? And now it's gone.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Where'd
Yeah.
the Statue of Liberty go, guys?
It was, yeah.
Do you see it? I don't see it anywhere. Do you?
I
don't see
barely
the
remember
Statue
it
of
being
Liberty
there in the
anywhere.
first place. It's so
Okay, I'm gonna put
It's
it back
almost
before I
like-
get more calls from the tourism board.
For realsies, how do you think he did that? How do you think he made the Statue of Liberty disappear?
It's magic. I don't know.
That's
Were you not-
there's-
faith.
I don't know if you've seen the Statue of Liberty, but it's pretty
I don't
big.
know.
I never have actually. So I'm on faith that it's even there in the first
Yeah.
place.
Why don't they make it's like a
Wait.
cooking show but with magicians where they have to do a trick?
Don't they? Isn't that
Isn't that Penn and Teller's show? Is?
Yeah, Penn and Teller's Fool Me.
They already are
Isn't that
doing
what
that?
that
Yeah, that's
well,
right,
then I'm
yeah.
gonna watch that. I need to watch that.
I don't think it's not unless you're talking about like a cooking show where like they show you how to do a trick.
No, just magicians competing against each other.
yeah.
That's a thing
Yeah,
already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Penn and Teller
what
already
Fool
did.
Me is.
I'm always so late.
Also,
They were like, "What if we do Last Comic Standing, but it was less funny?"
Well, I feel
Perfect.
like doesn't a magician always win America's Got Talent?
No.
It feels like it to
Ventriloquist.
me.
Well,
In a just world, that would be the case. Yeah.
I thought Jabberwockies won every year. Was that not?
Were they even on? I
Yeah.
thought they were on America's Next Dance Crew.
I don't know.
I thought it was America's Got Talent first, and then they did the other one after.
Those Jabberwockies, how do they even? You seen
How
them?
do they
How do they do those moves? Where do they get those masks?
It's fun. It's a good time.
How do they make their shoulders?
You
do
sound
that
like
with it?
David Copperfield
Magic.
watching the
Yeah.
Jabberwocky.
Man.
How did they?
That-
What?
How do they do that?
These
Honestly,
guys.
that's the funnest thing I've. This is the most fun I've had in forever. Thank you guys. Surprise, David Copperfield is
What?
bringing me a lot of.
You know what's not magic and what
Sorry,
is pure
I'm-
science
What's
is
that?
the Creationist Museum that has a mini zoo in it that I went to in Cincinnati that does have it, but it doesn't have an actual. There's no like zoo in it, but there's a big 40-foot long recreation of Noah's Ark with miniatures of all the animals that were in it, including little dinosaurs and dragons and shit
Sure.
that are on different levels, and that's pretty cool.
Are they like mechanical or like wax figures?
Do they? do
They're
they move-
like, I mean, they're exact replica representations of the animals that were on Noah's Ark, so they're scientific recreations.
Very.
Do the
cool.
elephants have big giant dongs?
Ah.
You know it.
I mean, they would have. It's
Were
God's
there
magnificent
aquariums
handiwork.
on Noah's Ark?
Yeah. How do you do the
Oh,
fish?
No, you know
That's a
what?
good
That's what made me because so I didn't get to see it, but they were installing this giant chamber. There was inside the chamber. They were recreating the atmosphere of the Earth pre-flood, and so come summer of 2016, there was going to be a piece of the world that was like pre-flood Earth that was
What is
going to
it?
be inside this little geodome that they
Just
were
a room
building
that they
at the
flood
Creationist
once a
Museum.
day?
I don't know. It had a bunch of different crazy air pressure valves in
Huh.
it and shit and stuff, and that was the whole. They had a big PowerPoint presentation that was playing on a loop about the world pre-flood and how this would be like it was then. And
Kind of like a wetland or a marsh.
Wait.
It gets flooded, drains, and then flooded, drains.
Did
I
they
think
explain? They explained
were-
with science how Noah's Ark worked.
well, that too, but this was more about pre-Noah's Ark, about like why people lived for 900 years and why all this other shit. Oh,
Gotcha.
Okay. So they're setting it up to be exactly that with all the pressure and atmosphere and everything.
yeah,
So if
Just-
you hung out in that room, you
you
would live
could
forever.
possibly, probably, maybe.
And how much is it to get into this Creationist Museum?
It's like $20.
So
And
for
how
$20,
strong do you
I
have to be?
could achieve immortality.
Yeah,
That sounds
possibly.
like
No.
a pretty good deal.
That's it. They
Oh,
wouldn't
okay.
let us in because we had homemade Carl Sagan is God shirts that we had worn.
Yeah,
to
that's
there.
a bad way to get into the Creation Museum.
Are there
But
mics?
a lot of people did talk to us.
Are there any open mics in the
Are there mics in
in the
there?
Noah's Ark Geodome?
Oh man, I hope so. That-
What are the audiences like in the Noah's Ark Geodome?
how much time do
Part
you
of the
get?
Noah's Ark Geodome.
What if we kissed in the Noah's Ark Geodome?
Ooh.
But then you guys were talking about an open mic that would be effectively immortal, and I can't think of a
Yeah.
worse thing.
Open mic
Never
that goes
end.
on forever.
I mean, I could just live my life as I have been. It'd be the same thing.
Yep,
The
pretty
same
much.
horror. Yeah, okay. Well, at least
What
I
I'm
don't have to move to
hearing is-
Cincinnati.
Also, what I'm hearing is that Jesus was a zoologist.
Oh man. So you mean that means he spent a lot of time at
The
the zoo.
Wow, how'd you get that graphic? Oh, there! Why is it there before?
Magic.
Oh my god! And now it's on again! This is a thrill ride. This is a roller coaster. Woo!
Every time you
Yeah.
do that, it's like a 2 Chainz music video.
2 Chainz.
I
I
don't
don't
take
think
the
I've ever-
reference, but I'll assume it's good.
I don't think I've ever seen the 2 Chainz music video you were talking about.
No, that's not really a real thing.
Oh, well.
There's no
James
2 Chainz.
James is just trying to be cool. He just wants
Yeah.
the kids to think.
That one was for the chat.
Hey, Puente, what you got going on behind the old head there?
You mean the 1992 Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
That's what's going. You
Tell
got
me
British.
about that. Who's going on there? What is that?
Yeah,
Sting?
you just saw British Bulldog headbutt and take out
Whoa.
what I'm guessing was Greg the Hammer Valentine.
The British
uh,
Bulldog has long hair.
He had braids.
I only like the long hair wrestlers.
He had
I don't like
braids
these.
with the little plastic whippet things.
That
at
was
the bottom.
after his heel turn, no?
Yeah, he had become a bad guy. I think because he got arrested for having a bunch of coke, and they were mad at him. And
I thought it was because the other British Bulldog quit, so he just wanted to go solo.
he just wanted.
Is
that's
Warrior
where
in this one?
I don't think so. These are all these. No, these guys are fighting to go up against Hogan, probably. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
I like you're talking about Ultimate Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Ultimate Warrior because everybody else was kind of like they came up with like interesting, cool names. They were like, "Oh, I'm Andre the Giant," and that describes me.
Sure.
I'm
Mhm.
Hulk Hogan. That's my name. I don't
Mhm.
think it's the name I was born with, but it was like it's the name that I chose.
Describing them.
I'm John Cena. You can't see me.
Well, that's
right.
I'm the British Bulldog. I'm
Mhm.
Sting. Ooh,
Rey
it's like
Mysterio.
exactly.
Mhm.
And then the Ultimate Warrior was just like, I'm just like the best one.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
He
I'm
was-
the best one.
He was pretty good.
Yeah.
he's like a
He was in fact the
10-year-old on
Ultimate
a-
Warrior.
on a
Yeah, he was the
playground.
Ultimate Warrior.
They're all like,
He'd run in there like 1-2.
they're all like, oh, I have invisibility. I have super strength. And then he's just like, I'm the best one.
Mhm.
I have all the things.
I've been trying to think of other things that really, encapsulate other aspects of me, but mostly I'm just the best. So
I'm the Ultimate Warrior.
Right.
You have to understand, in the late 80s, early 90s, they had just invented the word ultimate. So everybody was
Oh.
really
Oh.
everything. You had the
he was-
ultimate fish sandwich at Carl's Jr. Everything was ultimate.
He was really just getting in on the ground floor. He was
Yeah.
he's like the
He was a trailblazer.
He's an early adopter of Ultimate.
That was the
Yeah.
first Dogecoin.
That's right. Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior was the first person to go to the moon.
Also true.
Yeah, he didn't just merely adopt Ultimate and live in it. He was born from it
Right.
and of it. That's
And
what
you-
he
And
And I'll tell you
exemplified it.
Yeah.
That's a token I'd like to funge.
His dad was an ultimate frisbee.
He came from two
Yeah.
two Ultimate
That's how
parents,
that's the ultimate.
an
thing.
Ultimate Frisbee. And what was his mom then?
Warrior Princess Xena.
Oh, whoa. All right.
Ultimate Warrior.
Broke time and space to make the Ultimate Warrior. I'm
Actually, that makes
I
sense
like it.
because he's kind of like colored like a frisbee.
Xena came
is.
out in when 95, 96?
something like that.
Yeah, so-
Something.
Whenever Action Pack was at its peak.
Mm.
So
Mid
Makes
90s,
sense.
late 90s.
the best
It was
time.
a terrible
basically.
time. No, it was cool. But it was the ultimate. That's for sure.
It was the ultimate
Hell yeah.
time. This has been the ultimate time.
You know what?
Well,
I agree. I totally.
This has been the ultimate time, but you know what? I think it's about time that the ultimate time is over. Guys, show's over, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, welcome to Talking Goss, the only official World's Hardest Goss after show.
Talking Goss after
James
dark.
Hardenfeld. This is Clancy
I'm
Kramer.
Jancy Janger.
Jancy Janger. We're here with the guests from World's Hardest Goss today, Nicholas Puente and surprised David Copperfield.
What? Am I on again? I was on before, and now I'm still. This is crazy.
It's magic,
guys,
David.
I don't know how you do it, man.
James, do you have any copy you need to read?
Yeah, let's get the business out of the way.
We do have some Talking Goss has some sponsors. James just has to read a little bit of copy from our sponsors.
Yeah, keeping the lights on, keeping the food in the bellies, keeping the laundry room running. Our sponsor, as always, is Fist Guys. And this is just the ads that they send me to read. Just take care of it. Take care of the business. All right. A lot of people know about Fist Guys, but they really don't know how to Fist Guys. You reached out. We listened, taking every single drop of what you had to offer. Now it's never been easier. Now it's never been easier to Fist Guys. Just send us a picture of your hand and we'll take it from there. No complicated survey, no sizing measurements. Just a simple picture from tip to wrist and one of the fist. Then our team. And then our team of trained analysts will see what you can fit into. Within 1 week, you'll have your first custom box arrive at your door, stuffed to the brim with rings, watches, hand lotions, cufflinks, and more. Here at Fist Guys, we're all about doing things a different way. If this is too easy, sue us. Get in the guys, fistguys.gov. Hashtag James Fist Guys for free shipping.
Cool. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. So cool. So they're a nonprofit. That's good. I like that.
They are
Helping
government
out.
funded. And
Yeah.
I'm
Helping
not
not
happy my
entirely
tax
sure how it
dollars are
works.
finally going towards something I can be.
I just know
Yeah.
that I sent them some money and they sent me this cool new watch. It's got
Whoa.
it's got a band and it's for
It secretes a gel over itself for fisting purposes. Makes everything
That's
easy. That's good.
That's a dandy, as they say in the scene.
is that
The
what they
watch
say
scene.
in the watch scene?
A dandy.
Mhm.
That's
I
how you
like
know
to
a good
call it-
watch.
It's
when
my ice on my wrist.
That's
I
fine.
got ice on my it's the drip.
Mm-hmm.
You seen the drip I got going over here?
Well, that's like the new wave.
Big time drip.
Yeah, that's a full drop.
I'm fully dripping.
Mm-hmm.
Drop that
Oh,
drip.
man.
Wait. I want to know, how have you guys been? I haven't seen you guys since that one where my camera went out and it was just me stuck right? Was I stuck? Or no, Clancy was stuck mid frame on my computer.
Oh man.
He was doing like this weird. It was in like you were saying a word, and so you were doing like rabbit buck teeth, and then you were pointing out,
Yeah.
which
Mhm.
sounds like Clancy. But
That
you
sounds
were
like-
stuck. You were stuck like that the whole show for me, and then I never actually got to see James, which made me sad.
Oh no.
Well,
Yeah.
here he is.
Hey, you look the same.
Warts and all.
It's hardly worth it.
in between then and now, didn't you move to Hawaii? Why?
Yeah, dude, because I was like, wait, fuck this, and then we moved to Hawaii. That's
awesome.
That's how it went, pretty much.
That seems great.
That's a fair reason, I guess.
Dude, downtown was so fucking bad by then, and I don't think it's any better now. I mean,
Wait, were you living downtown at the time?
we were living. I mean, we were technically living uptown, but we were at 21st. Northwest 21st and
Oh, yeah.
Burnside. But
Yeah, don't want to do that.
so yeah, we were up there, but going down 10 blocks or whatever would always go into town, and that's where, and so we would get offshoots of it. I ran twice. Like, I got stuck behind two Trump rallies when they were coming in from Beaverton. Remember that? Where they were like, "Oh, everyone get in your..." So I was stuck for like 40 minutes twice behind that a couple of times. And one of the cop drones came right over our building, and you could see him through the window every night. And like that, it pissed her off really bad. I just thought it was weird, but still, I don't know. It was just bad. It's not fun. It's not fun there anymore. And so yeah, we got the fuck out of there.
I mean, I live on the other.
You live on the other side.
Yeah, I live in a nice place where nothing happens. So
you just got spin.
Yeah, there's a laundromat and nothing else.
Yeah, still a tough city at the end of the day. Tough time for the city. Oof. So
it's a tough city.
It's tough.
It's a tough city. Do you have
I have a boy court.
Oh man. Okay.
I think I got a good boy court this week.
Let's talk. Let's do that.
Time to.
Okay, so actually, Nick, you might have been on the episode where James originally told the story about how he would get drunk as a teenager and throw watermelons over overpasses.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Whoa.
Origins. So James
Nick really is Wolverine.
James Hartenfeld, when he was a teenager, would get very drunk, visit a Safeway, steal a watermelon or two, and then just throw them over overpasses.
Wait, where would you hide them, or did you hide them?
Yeah, you just carry them under his arms.
And no one fucks with James.
The point is, that could have easily murdered somebody. That could have ended lives.
I would do this at night, and they left him outside, so it was an easy grab on my way out of the store.
Okay.
At night, famously, when nobody is driving on highways.
Yeah, and how many people did you murder?
Anyway,
we don't know.
after that,
so you could be Portland comedy's most successful serial killer that we don't know about.
I don't know. I don't think James could be the most.
I'm sure that's a long list.
I think 20 to 30 serial killers in Portland comedy. Anyway, point is, I decided James was a big time bad boy when he told that story, because it's a real bad boy move. And he has been trying to clear his name ever since.
Ever since then, Nick, I've been in boy court.
So what he'll do is he brings a story about his life,
evidence,
something that he did. Yeah, he enters evidence into the case. I don't know.
Presents evidence.
Court words.
Yep. To the jury.
Right, into the record of your good deeds.
Pleases the court.
Yeah, may I approach the bench? And the idea is that he's trying to clear his name and make people think that he's a very good hero boy instead of a bad boy.
Good hero boy.
But most of the time, it just further just makes sure that we're like, oh yeah, James has been a bad boy in the past.
The fake gun story really divided the community surrounding this.
A story that he told a couple of weeks ago is that he used to take a fake gun to parties and just like pull it out for no reason. Anyway,
great bit.
Yeah, I don't know if that one helps your case, James, but
it got some votes.
James, do you wanna tell a story?
Yeah. So this one so this should probably get I think
this isn't about. Is this about when you used to stab people with a fake knife and then go.
Well,
See, that almost got you.
No, but
Almost.
the fake gun was only around people who I was close with that didn't know I had this to surprise them. So there was some risk management involved. But this is also another high school story.
Good.
It's the first time I ever had to DD.
Real quick, I
Yeah.
do want to say it does seem like the worst stories are usually the high school ones.
High school to early college.
I mean, that makes sense.
Well, actually, the guy left to die in the steam room was pretty recent.
Well, look.
I mean, that's more. What was he? That's more on him. What was he doing?
There's
there?
Thank you.
There is a lot of lore behind this segment, I guess. Okay, get into it. Let's
Okay.
hear it.
So this one, I'm in high school, and it's my friend's 18th birthday party, and we're gonna go to this strip club, and the strip club lost its liquor license.
Okay.
So
Is this the one
18-year-old
next to the barn or to the dirt pile?
This is next to the boatyard.
Oh, okay.
And this is
Strippers by the bay.
exactly. This place was such trash, and
What was it? What's the name? I doubt it's
the
still in
name of
business.
this club is the Tip Top Club.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty.
All right.
I mean,
Benign. Yeah,
that's
benign
basically
name.
what every strip club is called
Yeah.
when it comes right down to it.
No, exactly. And yeah, it could be oddly popular at times since it's the only strip club in the whole county.
And it had lost its liquor
Whoa.
license, so you could go there when you were 18.
Family affair.
James, where did you grow? James, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Humboldt County.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I went to school in Arcata.
No further questions.
Yeah, I kind of grew up all over the county, and and so on weeknights, if one of our friends was turning 18 senior year, we'd be like, oh well, it's a Wednesday night, but we'll still go to the strip club. You'll get free lap dances. We'll go back and talk about it with the teachers the next day. It's going to be hilarious. So it's like a routine event. And I told my friend, I was like, well, I'll DD tonight. I got you. Anything you want. Like, I'll be the responsible one.
All right.
So we're heading out
I
there.
don't like where this story's going.
We're heading out to the strip club, and one of my friends has made a bunch of edibles. And I was like, well, I won't drink tonight, so I'll just go ahead and eat some of these edibles.
Okay.
I'm at the time I'm like smoking a lot of weed, and I'm like, this will be
I can
perfect
handle it.
for being the designated driver. On the way there, we stop and play laser tag, and we were starting to play, and then they're like, sorry, we're closing, but so I have to turn the music off, but I could get out my bongo drums and just kind of drum for you guys if you want to keep playing.
Wait.
So
Where does that guy
the
get
dude
the
working
balls
at
to say something like that to a living
So-
person?
this guy who works at the laser tag place.
But I don't want to kick you out. You seem like cool
Yeah.
guys.
I just have my bongo drums.
This is-
Tell you what,
So
guys, my
right-
girlfriend just threw me out, so I happen to have my bongos on me. What? And friend prices. I won't charge you full, bro.
Yeah. No, exactly. So around this time, I just remember running around in the dark with the smoke machine going and the glowing
and
shit.
bongos.
And like I'm starting to get way, way too high. And like I'm running, I'm like I run by the guy with the bongos, and like it's just terrifying. And that's just on the way to the strip club. That wraps up nicely. And I drive us there, and I'm way too high. And I get us there though, and then as soon as we walk,
That's never how you want to end the sentence about I drove somewhere. I got
God,
there.
I get it, all right.
Yeah,
I
I
arrived at the destination.
I've made my mistakes, but we did get there.
we're in this like old like Buick that were like the back seats like a couch basically.
Sure.
It's just this old red car. And then as soon as I walk into the strip club, I'm like, oh my God, oh no. And I pay the cover charge, and I'm just like trying to like act normal. and I get the key. I'm just like, go to my friend, and I get the keys, and I'm like, I have to go pass out in the car or something, and I can't get into the car. Like, it's just not working. So I pass out on the hood of the car, and then like some people are drinking in the parking lot. They're really worried about me. I don't see my friends forever. They're just inside, like they don't really know what's happening. And then they come outside and they're like, "Oh my God, James is super fucked up and cannot be the designated driver anymore."
Right.
And we have to like just stay there for the longest time, like waiting for one of them to like sober up and feel good about driving. And that's it. That's the story.
Oh,
You're a failed DD. Okay,
I'm a bad DD.
You just did a bad job
being
at
a
being a
DD.
DD.
I was a bad DD.
You're not a bad boy so much.
Okay. Or
it is a little bad boy because you got fucked up, but also you didn't go into the strip club, which is usually bad boys would go into the strip club.
No,
you knew something was wrong, and you were like, "I need to get out."
Yeah.
Try to get better, but you just couldn't. Behavior. That's dumb boy behavior.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm not putting any.
You probably came out of the strip club, walked up to the wrong car, and tried to get inside of it. I'm saying
if you're trying to be less of a bad boy because of that story, it's working.
I think this segment should be more about James being a bad boy. He should own this persona. He should lean into it. All right,
you already have the giggle for it.
I take it back then. We should you should not lean into it.
Allegedly.
I didn't tell her.
This is still a court of law. Allegedly.
But that's the DD story.
I mean,
the bongo drums are the best part.
Oh man,
yeah, that seems like.
Yeah.
My question is, he had to turn off the music, but he didn't have to turn off all the lights and smoke machine and stuff.
I don't know.
I don't even understand how that business is run.
Was it a noise thing? Was there too many? Yeah, he probably just had a captive audience and was like, "These motherfuckers are gonna hear some bongos tonight."
I've been practicing, and
that's right. I've been in the park all fucking day because no one will let me into their house. We are gonna play these bongos.
What is the verb of bongoing?
I'm gonna
bongo.
Yeah, it's just got to be bongoing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's technically you play the bongo, like you don't. You know what I mean?
Oh, all right.
But I like bongoing better.
Yeah, I like bongoing better. I'm trying to think of like some like hip, like so I was banging the goes or some shit, but no, bongoing.
Goes. Let's try to make that go. Yeah.
I was slapping on the goes.
Slapping the goes.
Slapping the goes, you know.
So I bust my goes out and just start fucking slapping the goes.
I pulled out my bongos and I just started bonging. I just started
bonging. Like
and I bonged all night.
I've done some bonging in my time. Well, man. Maybe you should start. You're such a bad boy.
I bong all day, baby. All right. What do we got? What are we doing?
Well,
yep.
Is there
Yeah.
Our little friends are taking a bye week, it seems like.
I didn't talk to little Greg all week.
I didn't hear from little Greg. So it seems like we should go ahead and move on to go
over some pogs.
The piece de resistance. The big finish.
All right.
Yeah. Is it poggers?
It's a game. It's a game show. Everybody together. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
It poggers. I thought we were holding it.
What are
the big time game show? Everybody loves it. It's sweeping the nation. This is a game. The word poggers. It's Twitch slang.
Mm-hmm.
It means pretty cool. And so I was like, "That's pretty poggers." So I was like, "I'm gonna make it." Into a
It means
show.
it's like almost as cool as Pog and Pogs.
A lot of the questions around that,
Something
mostly
like-
almost every time.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I've never
Great
truly
question.
figured it out. I just thought it was pretty fun.
Mhm.
All right.
So
I'm at a point where when I hear something like that, I go, "Well, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard." But all right, I just roll with it now. I just go, "Okay, yeah."
Yeah.
Oh, it means something's cool. Sure.
Yeah,
Because I mean, I grew up at a time in the '80s, which was way stupider. So I said, I still say things like things are rad. Well, who am I to talk shit?
These Poggers are rad.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty poggers of me to still say rad.
Yeah, totally.
Well, I think it's pretty rad to say poggers.
Say Poggers.
Well, then
so
everybody's
the game is
happy.
Poggers. How this works is the chat, they just throw out nouns basically, or like things, ideas, thoughts, and then we decide if they're poggers or not.
Okay.
Hey, I'm sorry. Give it to me one more time.
Okay, so the chat. I don't know if you know this, but there's people watching us right now.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know. Okay. What? That's right now. Dude, I don't see anybody, but okay. All right. You guys are crazy, man.
So anyway, the people in the chat, they throw out things, and we're like, oh, this, and we talk about it and decide if it's poggers or not.
Can I ask just one more point of clarification? Is there a particular adverb if I wanted to say something was particularly poggers? Is it poggers to the max? Is it truly poggers?
That's stupid poggers or some shit.
Oh, crazy poggers.
Yeah.
Crazy poggers.
I did not. Yeah. Okay.
All pogged up.
Okay. Got it.
That's good. What would the Brits? Brits would be like, that's sweet. That's a poggers and trumpets.
No.
Oh, did the Queen of England just show up?
Here we go. Shelf full of records. Is it poggers?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I have to assume that some random ginger saw your shelf full of records there. What do you got any sweet tunes?
Yeah, but what if it's all Eagles albums? Then
how dare you, sir?
Even more poggers.
Even in the bit, I refuse to go along with this fiction. You see this door? Never has a fucking Eagles record come through that door, and that is how it will always be. Look, you guys, I've had a lot of fun, but I have to go now.
Are there multiple Eagles albums?
I
kind of just assumed there was just the one, and everybody pretty much agreed
it's called
that
Greatest
it was
Hits.
great.
Yeah.
And that's
That's it. That would be a brilliant marketing plan.
It would be.
That would
I
be
mean,
called Greatest Hits.
Like
they had multiple albums because they had Coke dealers they had to support. So yeah, there's a lot of
my dad will pretty much listen to anything, and he listens to the Eagles sometimes. But I if I asked him, I don't think he would say, "Oh yeah, I love the Eagles." He would say like, "Yeah, I don't mind them. I don't mind it if it comes on in a shuffle."
He doesn't.
That's the most. That is like the most I can agree.
Yeah.
Like beyond that. But when people are like, "Oh, I love the Eagles," okay, cool. I don't have to listen to anything you say now.
If someone turns on Hotel California, I won't scream.
That's a Chili Peppers
I'll just
song.
leave the room.
No, that's Hotel Californication.
Also a Chili Peppers.
Is that the one that goes? Oh,
you are a big fan.
Oh, dude.
Skip,
You nailed it.
You really know that song well.
Just off the top of your head, you got it like that, Clancy. That's
Minions
pretty
were the Ghost
impressive.
Riders the whole time.
Yeah,
the Minions wrote every Red Hot Chili Peppers song.
Chili Peppers songs.
Yeah, that's how they got their start.
Yeah.
Give me the big, give me the big, give me the big.
Yeah.
Oh man, I like that a lot. So I think we've pretty much agreed.
Yeah, we
Shelf
agree.
full of
Yeah,
records,
shelf full of records.
pretty poggers.
Pretty poggers.
Tables.
Whoa.
Tables?
I'm
Are
a
they
fan. I
poggers?
can say poggers. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Big.
I'll sit.
Well,
I eat
let's
off
talk
them a
about
lot.
the pros and cons of a table.
I know Parps
Well-
going to tables.
Table poggers.
I mean, because
What about the
Big
table?
but
Look, you
sometimes
guys are
tables
using a
away.
table.
When I sit at a big table and I'm all alone, I feel
In
like
your
the tiniest,
mansion,
littlest king
surrounded.
of all time. And it's the best.
Does that come up a lot, James?
That's my.
Do you sit at a lot of
So
big
you're-
tables?
Been a lot of
That's
big tables.
Are you like
That's
Bruce? Are you Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne? Where you're just, I've never been in this wing. I don't know. I don't know.
I
actually.
go to the Red Lion Hotel every Monday,
Just
and I
sit.
I book I book the biggest conference room they have.
I book a banquet table. I book a banquet room. I have them set up the entire room.
Mhm,
I sit at the biggest table.
mhm.
And cry. That all right. I think
That way, that's how
It just
CEOs do it. That's one of the 7 habits of highly effective people: is rent out the biggest conference room you can find, and then go and cry in it alone.
It's a convention just for me and my emotions.
I take an Uber XL.
Oh man, I love that Uber XL.
Mhm.
Ooh, really get in there.
yeah, you need it
Full
to fit all
down
your anxieties. I get it. You need all that extra room.
So
All right, so-
Poggers?
Tables. Yeah, okay. Yeah, tables
Yeah.
poggers. Tables
Sure.
poggers. Shells.
Functionally speaking, shells are definitely poggers.
Are we
Whoa.
talking like seashells or?
That's what I'm thinking. Seashells by the seashore.
See,
Yeah.
there's a lot of different kinds of shells.
I thought we were going gas stations.
Shell gas
Oh,
station.
Mhm,
Could be
a sampler shell you
ammunition.
throw on a pickup truck.
mhm.
Yeah, the shell of toxic masculinity that I put around my heart.
The empty shell that is my heart.
Right?
Shotgun shells.
Ooh, yeah, there you go. Shotgun shells.
Did we already say shell pasta?
Ooh.
No, that's a good. Yeah,
Oh,
Good
that,
one.
that's
well,
poggers. I'll say that's poggers.
shells pasta definitely poggers. Seashells
You know what
poggers.
confuses me?
Turtle
Is
shells.
what makes something macaroni?
It has to be
I
the
know.
actual little
Is it the cheese?
elbow macaroni.
Or is
It has to come from.
It's the pasta.
elbow pasta called macaroni.
Yeah.
It has
Yeah.
to come
so then
from the
why-
region of macaroni, like champagne.
Why come when you go to a macaroni grill and you say, "Give me some macaroni and cheese," they bring you shells and cheese? What's that
Hmm.
shit?
It's not poggers, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
for free.
See, this is what I'm saying. We got to dig deep. We can't
not-
just look
we've
at the surface level.
found-
say,
You're right. We
"Oh,
could have
I saw
declared
someone
shells
one time."
poggers across the board, and we would have looked like fucking idiots.
I saw a pretty sea snail once, pretty poggers.
Mhm,
You can't just stop there. You gotta keep going. You
Yeah.
gotta get in there.
mhm.
Gotta get there.
I'd go in there and I'd just get the cheese.
There's layers to these poggers.
Just walk into Macaroni Grill. Hey, can you just bring me some cheese? Just
Hold
I
the
don't
rack.
hold the macaroni. Just bring me the cheese.
Hmm.
I feel like Macaroni Grill is a place that you could find one of them giant wheels of Parmesan. You ever
Yes.
seen those?
like their version of a Cracker Barrel store. You could go into the Macaroni Grill market up front and get a giant Parmesan wheel. Official Macaroni
Grill's
Grill.
wild. I
That
love
sounds amazing.
I love that place.
I think with shells, we go with the. I think it's going poggers. I feel
I
like
I
it's
used to
both
think
going
Macaroni
poggers.
Grill was the fanciest place that existed.
With
It
a
is.
clear caveat of
Yeah.
Macaroni Grill mac and cheese, not poggers.
Sure.
The fact that they are presenting shells as
Shells.
macaroni,
Yeah.
that in itself is not poggers.
Not poggers.
We didn't say the shells at Macaroni Grill were poggers one way or the other.
Yeah.
That's for the after show.
Here we go. Next one. Swans.
Oh,
Swans. Are they poggers?
I
I'm
thought
gonna
I'm
go
sa-
with no.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
going
going
no.
Clancy on this. Yeah,
No,
I think
I'm
they're
and
mean.
they're dickheads,
Swans are-
and they
they think they're so great because they're so beautiful. You know what? I'm also water resistant too. You don't see me biting guys just trying to walk through the park.
I've never met a swan that was nice to me. I've been chased by a swan before.
Who
Scary.
among us hasn't? Though?
Was I 24 at the time? Yes.
Did you
it
scream
hurt
and
me?
wail as it happened?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Swans. Scary.
Mhm.
Not poggers.
Not poggers.
No.
It's not. Swans are a lot of things, but they are not poggers. Is there
Opposite of
is there a
poggers.
word for the
Yeah, is there
opposite
an
of poggers?
opposite of poggers? What's the opposite of poggers?
What's the antonym of poggers?
Not unpoggers.
Not
Devoid of
unpog-
pog.
Pogless?
Completely
Poggerless.
pogless.
Poggerless?
I like that one. There's been some
That's
stuff
poggers.
tabled before. I like that one probably the most. I thought this said swamps, so I'm actually
Oh,
Those are
what
great
do you think about
poggers, I
swamps?
would say.
Yeah,
so
swamps are
if I'm voting
poggers.
for swamps. I think swamps are poggers.
Yeah,
Those.
So I'd rather think about swamps.
because you don't know what's in there.
Yep. It's like
It
a
could be-
thick place.
There could be actual shells, macaroni, and cheese in there. You don't know.
Oh man,
A
Mhm.
lot of secrets.
I think swamp is where what's his name kept all the people's cars in Psycho.
Noah
That is-
from Noah's Ark.
Yeah,
In Noah,
Noah Bates from Psycho.
in Noah.
Bates from the Bible. He murdered that lady in the shower. He put her car in a swamp.
Poggers.
Very poggers. Alcatraz, is it poggers?
Ooh, the zoo.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would say poggers.
In the movie The Rock, poggers. Outside of that movie The Rock, I don't know. I'm gonna go not poggers. It's a shit.
I
it was-
went to Alcatraz once, and they had like a walking tour,
right.
and on the walking tour they had like fake people in the cells for
Yeah.
some reason,
Yeah,
and that scared me so much.
I would
I was-
say a walking tour of Alcatraz sounds better than a swimming tour, folks, because it's an island.
Classic.
That's poggers.
No, it's
Absolutely.
not. Do not encourage me. That was not. Nothing has ever been less
Alcatraz.
poggers.
I'm gonna
I'm
say
I
no.
like Alcatraz. I think it's
I'm neutral about Alcatraz.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it pogs. I don't want to take pogs away.
That's fair.
They don't
You're
book.
abstaining.
Who books Alcatraz? I called Alcatraz one time and was like,
Like,
"Oh, can you put me
hey.
up?" And they were like, "No." And I was
Well, you
They're like,
should.
how much
I
time
mean,
did
I
you-
think it would be. I'd like to audition for the fake prisoner at Alcatraz.
oh,
That
man.
sounds like a fun gig, frankly.
Now that's a show.
If it was
Yeah.
if they had real people as fake prisoners, that would have been
That
cool.
would-
They had
yeah.
mannequins, and it was
Yeah.
terrifying.
Oh, they were mannequins.
Yes.
Okay, that's different. That's
It
that's
was-
horrible. That's nightmare fuel.
It destroyed my life. I was like 7 years old.
That's pretty
We
fucking
went down
poggers
this
to me,
tour of
though. Is what it
Alcatraz.
sounds like.
I did not sleep for a week.
Pretty poggers, then.
Anyway, let's see. Bluebell fudge bars.
Ooh.
Is it
interesting.
poggers?
Sure.
I'm gonna have to recuse myself from this because I'm not familiar.
I feel like this is a softball question. I don't know. How do you?
I was
What's wrong
thinking
with
about a different company. I don't know those.
It's an ice cream
It's
bar.
an ice
don't
cream.
know.
Like, what is it?
Ice cream
If
with
it's ice
hot
cream
chocolate.
bars, then those are poggers across the board. I would say.
Yeah.
We don't
It's-
have Bluebell fudge bars at the Prairie Dog dirt pit.
at the big barn dirt pit.
Yeah.
At the big barn.
Go on down to the big barn dirt pit. We don't got
No
Bluebell
bluebells.
ice cream bars.
Nope. Mm-mm.
You want ice cream? It comes in a bucket.
You get a fistful of Tin Roof Sundae.
The classic fistful of tin roof.
That's all we have.
Oh man. All right, we got one more. We got one more, and,
All right.
and it's coming in hot, and
Whoa.
you're gonna freak out. You're not gonna believe it.
I'm
One
getting
more.
jazzed.
Here we go. This is the last one.
David Oh, I
What?
don't. Yes, David Copperfield. That should be the
He said
last one.
squats already. Oh my god! I didn't see it coming. Didn't see it coming. Yeah.
It's Magic David. Oh man, too bad. I'm not fast enough to make a new.
Yeah, make a new
put
one right
on the
now,
screen
Clancy.
during the show. because that would have really freaked you out. I do have this one though.
I legit would have.
Oh.
What?
Mhm.
Yeah, all
Did
right.
those words get there before? There's no words there before. Now they're
Yeah, I got this one.
That's Lisa Simpson. I've seen her on TV. Yeah, she's on my
She's on
computer.
TV.
This one.
That's the
Whoa.
Ted Sanders there too, and he's popping and
I
locking.
got this one.
I only have
Right.
so much incredulity. I can't keep doing the voice, or I'm gonna blow it. I'm gonna blow a gasket.
Do it.
I'm gonna blow
Oh,
a
man, you
gasket.
There's a fidget spinner.
Whoa.
Anyway, yeah, Goose. How do you feel it?
No,
I
they're
said I am even more. I say they're
anti. Yeah,
less
they're
poggers
pog.
than swans. Even.
Anything
pog.
bigger than a duck, no thanks.
And I'm not even 100% on most ducks, to be honest with you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you think geese also have twirly dongers?
Yeah.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Do all waterfowl
Waterfowl
big
have.
curly wieners?
I don't know why you're asking me. That seems like you're trying to implicate me in something.
Yeah, you're the duck dick expert.
I
That's why
I have been
I
trying. You know, Clancy. I've been trying to rebrand this last year. I really don't.
Jimmy
This is
Callaway,
not
duck
cool
dick expert.
of you to this. That's from 2018. I'm not doing that anymore.
Okay, all right, sorry.
I mean, it's fine, but come on.
What about what other kind of dicks do you know about?
Oh well, there's no. I'm not getting strapped to that again, buddy.
All
You're not
right,
catching me out.
Entrapment.
no
Hey.
goose, no goose. All right,
There's this company called Geese Guys, and they have these dogs that chase geese around, and they have drones that chase the geese because all the geese do they mess things up.
have you played that?
So,
Oh wait,
it's
is that
not
from
fun.
Untitled Goose Game?
No, that's a real company.
Oh,
called
because
Goose Guys.
geese are just around.
And they have to
You
chase
guys,
the geese.
you guys played this Untitled Goose Game?
No, not yet.
It's a game where you're a goose and you just break shit.
No,
Nuts.
It's pretty,
Poggers.
it's pretty good.
that's pretty poggers.
I kind of want to start the show up a little bit.
Yeah, let's bring this in for a landing. Fasten your seatbelts for the descent. Please stow all your whatever. Do you guys have anything that you want to plug, Jimmy, Nikki?
I don't really know.
No, I don't want to be associated with this. So.
All right. Hey,
That's not what I was. That's Nick. That's not me. That's Nick's.
they have Instagrams. Find them if you want.
Nick will be at the Comedy Store with Joe Rogan all next week.
All right. Then I think that's we'll finish it up.
Cool.
We'll finish it up.
I can take it from here.
Hey guys, thanks so much for coming on the show and
Thank
having a
you
good time
guys.
with us.
Mhm.
Getting silly, getting saying stuff about the Eagles and stuff.
Having a rowdy old time.
Ooh, rowdy.
It really was.
Wow.
It really
Mhm.
was quite a time.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Get some
gonna
mud on the tires.
oof
We learned a
go
lot.
off road.
Uh-huh.
Go
Why
off road.
it was Poggers that show.
One of those. Get
It
one
was
of
a
those
poggers
Jeeps with
time,
a
you guys.
snorkel on it. You
Thank
seen
you
those
for
Jeeps
it.
with a snorkel on it? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Jeep with a snowplow on it.
You can get a car with a snorkel, and then you can drive
Oh yeah.
through rivers
Oh,
and
it's
stuff.
snorkel.
They call it the Maui.
It's pretty cool. All right.
That's yeah, because I have to commute through a lake, so that really comes in handy.
Well, it's just in case you have to ford a river, just like in Oregon Trail.
Mhm.
Sure.
Exactly.
All right. Let's.
I'm Schmancy Jansen.
This has been World Sauce Goss. We love you. Pour hot tea all over your legs and feet.
Let's
That
start
sounds
the
good.
show.
Start it up.
Let's start it up.